Kane and I are supposed to be in Tomorrow Gamble as well.
Yes.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Cool.
Playing Gabe and Mike.
Oh, fantastic. Isn't it a good script?
This is a very good script. It really is.
Why is it not getting
I agree with you that I'm amazed that it has not been produced yet.
Yeah.
But,
Well, it must be great to be working.
Would you like to be in Tomorrow Gamble?
I would absolutely love to.
it'll never happen, but you're welcome to be in it.
I just did a little teaser, investors teaser for a young filmmaker. Lori Cardille and I were involved. You remember Lori from Day of the Dead. And we're hoping to kind of prompt this young man to do a script. He's a bit of he does, his work is a little bit improvisatory, but we're working on him to actually sit down and write something. Most of my work, however, is not in film right now. It's primarily in the theater, so I'm working on next year's season at the Pittsburgh Playhouse. So if any of we don't do horror plays, however, but I also did receive a few scripts from a couple of promising screenwriters while I've been here at this convention. So who knows? But I hope so. I hope some good things are going to come. And that's what I'm involved in.
And I wanted to mention one other thing, sorry to cut you off right there. Some of you guys said you saw the episode that R.A. and I did of Ghost Adventures. We have our ghost hunting group of our own, and we are shopping around our own show. We've talked to several networks who are very interested. It would be R.A., myself, Rick McCollum, who's my other co-founder, and Danielle Harris in the group. And I think it'd be a great show because I'm a little bit mentally unbalanced. R.A. is fucked up too. And Rick works for both of us, and Danielle's the constant. So it'd be a fun show, and it looks like it's going to happen on some networks. So.
This is more of a statement than a question. I'd like to say that through the years, I have watched Friday the 13th, every one of them probably 15 times, and most of the times not by choice. It's because my son loved Jason. And this is directed to one of these gentlemen on this stage. I personally have met every one of the Jasons, and I'm known as a Jason groupie. But the Jason that's on this panel today, I have watched him with his fans. Today I witnessed some really young children running because they were so excited they were going to meet Jason. And as far as I'm concerned,
Running away?
No, running to him. No, running to him. And as far as I'm concerned, Kane Hodder, you are Jason.
Of the 4 Friday movies that I did, I still have a fondness for the first one just because it was my first outing as Jason. It had a lot of stunts. My background is in stunts for 34 years, and I thought the look of Jason was the best in that one. And so that's still my favorite. I really enjoyed shooting Part 8 because it was, you know, some of it was actually in Times Square that we shot. So I love that one, and Jason X was just a really cool experience because it was 2 different Jasons, and it was a real budget for the first time, and that was great. And you know, Jason Goes to Hell is what it is. It's not much Jason, and it's kind of you know, the one that maybe isn't one of my favorites just because I didn't do too much in it. But I love doing all of them, and that's why I was so disappointed that I didn't do Freddy vs. Jason, because I thought I had it, and I thought I was doing it, and then all of a sudden things changed. not by my doing at all. And I always loved playing the character so much that I never really pushed to get a lot of money or anything like, you know, typically you would when you do a second of the same character. You typically get a lot more money. I didn't worry about that because I didn't want to jeopardize my chance of playing the character again. But so, you know, you guys all know that I always loved playing it, and I wish I hadn't had to stop.
This question is actually for all you guys. Did you guys ever keep track of the body counts for all of your movies, or was it just kind of blurred?
Oh, yes, I have. You know, the subtitle of our book is, it's called Kill because of the tattoo in my lip, and because I've done that quite a bit. And the subtitle is the most prolific, the true story of the world's most prolific cinematic killer, because we've come to find out that I have murdered more people on film than anyone, ever. And it's in about 130 or so, somewhere in that range.
Well, now, we once had this conversation.
Hands-on kills.
Mr.
Not
Hodder,
causing
Mr. Hodder accused Pinhead of being a wuss. Mr. Hodder suggested that Pinhead had really not killed very many. I pointed to Hellraiser 3 and asked him how many bodies he felt the average nightclub had. Whole nightclub gone. What, 500, 600?
But Pinhead is a bitch, come on.
Well, you see, the problem is that Pinhead would not even bother with what's your name? Jason. See, Pinhead likes a good conversation. Likes to talk about ideas. A bit of a problem with Jason. All you get is